Okay, so hello everybody. My name is Ankit, and in this video, I'll be talking about one of my projects in semester 6, and I'm a student of NIT University. This is my capstone project where I'll be talking about community portal that I have been involved in building it over 6 months from January 2018 to May 2018. So we were total a group of 5 members, wherein other members include Sai Praneeth, Shomi Pal, Shaurya Sengut, and Antara Tripathi. Okay, so the scope of this project was to build an interactive and dynamic coding blog platform where we can share, reuse the written code. It's basically we aimed at building a multi-domain CMS content management system, nearly 2% of WordPress that already exists, and the knowledge repository, say 100 plus blog posts and code submissions collectively. We aimed at doing it by end of May 2018, and help people with a knowledge repository on a specific topic. So in the beginning, we target at 4 categories, say cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, data science, and big data. It will also enable reader to comment and engage, enable users to see the blog posts based on their interest. So I would directly jump to demonstration of the project, and before jumping onto that, I would like to explain the two views of this portal that we are trying to build. So the very first view is the user view, wherein a user could visit the product at test.pragmaticcoder.com, because our product is live but yet in the testing condition and the testing stage, and we are using a subdomain for that. Okay, so the screen that you see is basically the home page of the website, and you will be able to see all the blog posts that you see in uh, the major left sidebar that consists of say 8 columns, and majorly the screen, and the right sidebar that you see consists of categories of all the categories that we have onto the platform, and the recent posts that are recently uploaded, right? So this is how you could navigate onto the website. And yeah, so that's about the very home page of our product. Also we have certain about our services contact us pages, and the name of our product would be Pragmatic Coder, because we believe we are not generic coders, rather are pragmatic coders or practical coders. So you could also visit the full blog post clicking via the link or read more button. And once you click onto that, you see something like this, right? So this is how it looks like, and you could read down the complete blog post in a go. Okay, and also in the right sidebar that we have, you could click onto the categories, and then you could sort down all the blogs based on that particular category. So text generation with LSTM is of category artificial intelligence, and color clustering is also of artificial intelligence. That's how you could sort multiple blog posts based on their categories. So apart from that, what user could do is when you go into full blog post, then when you navigate down to the screen, and then you see a comment area wherein you could comment, and you could enter your email so that we can validate you, and say you write on good post and you comment it. So by clicking on submit, you would be able to comment, and with a message comment submitted successfully. So once we get into the admin area, we'll see what we can do with this comment. And you can obviously traverse the web page up and through, and you could view recent posts. So we have kept say 5 posts in the recent posts, because we are planning to enter say 5 posts a week, so we are keeping that number up. And you could also search the blog with a particular keyword, since Hadoop that we see on the screen. So let's search for that and see if that comes up after refreshing. Okay, yes, we have Hadoop we also have Hadoop in that for particular post. So that is why we are saying that, and let's confirm, right? So once we have opened, let's search for Hadoop. So yes, we have Hadoop in that, so that is why we saw that particular post, right? So we could search on the basis of keywords. Okay, so now let's jump to the admin view of a pragmatic coder, right? So let me just log in. You see login.php, particular that's particular page for getting into the admin area, and me being the admin, I would try and get into the portal, and that's my password. Probably you would never know, and you should not try to know because that's not ethically correct. And so yes, this is how things look when you enter the admin area, and this is basically the dashboard wherein you could perform and look at all the CRUD operations that are possible in this product. CRUD basically stands for create, read, update, and delete. In software engineering, these are the operations that a person usually needs to do when is using a digital product. So yes, after logging in, you could do multiple things. So in the dashboard, we'll come to dashboard later, in fact. So let's look at the functionality of adding a new post. So say I have got a post already ready for this. So I'll copy down the title and then I'll paste it right away. Right. So I'll remove these, and I have got the content for it. I'll paste it down here. The category is say big data. I'll select that. Okay. Oops. Yeah. I'll select the category, and now I would navigate to the image where I can find an image for myself. So yes, one second. Yeah. So I go to the folder pragmatic coder. I'll select an image. I'll okay, I have already selected an image. I'll add a new post. So yeah, so I believe the post has been added, and say we go back to test.pragmatic.com, and probably we see, okay, yeah, so this is the new post that has been added, and so yeah, we are there. So we have probably added this particular post 2 times because we could not refresh in time. Alright, so what we would do is we would go back to the platform, add one of those that would again count for the functionality that uh, we could show you of. So let's go to the dashboard, wherein again I would reiterate we could perform all the CRUD operations, wherein edit you see, delete you see. So let's delete one of the posts, and yeah, this is how you delete. When you confirm the delete post button, then the post gets deleted. So also in the dashboard you could edit it. Once you have added a new post, then you could obviously go and edit it, right? So also in dashboard you could see live preview that would obviously get you the full blog.php page or full blog view of the post. The next functionality that you could do in admin panel is you could add a new category. So say I want to add a category, say generic. So you could just click on add new category, and the category would be added with the name generic, and since I am logged in, creator name would go Ankit. Okay, so now next other functionality that you could uh, make use of when using this product is manage admins. Say I add an admin with admin underscore and underscore coder with the password, and I'll confirm that, and I'll add a new admin. If both these fields matches, new admin would be added to the portal, and yes, we have successfully added an admin to the portal, right? Also, when you go to comments section, there are basically two things, one being unapproved comments, one being approved comments. So somebody if commented on your blog post, and unless you approve it, you will not be able to see that, right? So why this feature is being added to this product is basically because there's a lot of spamming happening on the web these days. So we need to make sure that everything that's there on our portal is legit, right? So in order to make sure we are using uh, this feature basically, so since Ankit added a comment good post to the post that we have seen for Hadoop, So I'll basically approve it, and then I'll go to this particular post that has already been approved. Then I'll live preview it to see whether I am able to see my comment or not. So yes, here you see the comment to that particular page ID where you have approved that comment for. So another feature, okay, so that you could use as an admin is obviously of logging out, because it is obviously necessary to log into the product and log out of the product, right? And live log being, just clicking onto that and you get the live blog thing, right? So this is how things load up, and these are all the functionalities that are added as of now. And yes, we are looking for multiple plugins and multiple add-ons when we'll be taking this project further. Okay, so technologies that are being used in when making this project was HTML5, CSS3, JavaScript, PHP. That's basically a PHP MySQL based project wherein database is MySQL. We've also made use of Bootstrap. That's where a very known framework. Bootstrap 3, that's what we have used. We have also made use of Font Awesome to keep things simple. And when we were building this project, so we also made use of XAMPP, Git and GitHub for XAMPP for making a server. XAMPP stands for Apache and PHP and MySQL and all that stuff, and Git and GitHub for project management to make it easy to collaborate. So the future scope that we see is by adding pagination onto the platform, so as to let users have a better user interface, more security. We do not we haven't added any MD5 or PHP encryption for login systems, so we'll be adding that probably in the next scope that we have. Then managing admin roles, so an admin can make an admin. I think when we are using such a platform where an editor is required or a moderator is required, so you cannot give every functionality to one person, right? Or every person is not legit to use every other functionality, so we need to assign certain roles. So that's what we'll be working on. Enable CMS to turn plugin enabled. So yes, we would make it in a way that you could make plugins for this platform and you could just plug it in to the platform and add functionality. And also we are planning to obviously generate some revenue, and for that we'll be making use of Google AdSense. And things are not far when we'll start to make money out of it. And we are also be indulging in making blog posts that are more attractive and interactive, where people can come in and learn a lot. So that's what's about Pragmatic Coder. And thank you. We are open to questions and suggestions. You can always comment onto the video, and sayonara.